Now, crypto has been consolidating in these last few weeks, but February, if history rhymes, is about to be big.
Now, February is a historically strong month for both Bitcoin and ETH. Bitcoin has finished 9 of the last 11 Februaries in the green, and ETH, which hasn't been around for as long, has finished higher in 6 of the last 7.
So February has a median gain for Bitcoin of around 12.2%. In fact, only in 2014 and COVID 2020 did we see a down month in February, not to mention Ethereum.
Ether and altcoins are poised to take the limelight in the next few weeks. ETH had a very active January. You saw those outsized rallies after the Bitcoin ETF approval, but it really didn't get much attention. Standard Chartered predicts it could rise 70% from current levels if it has the same pre-ETF uptrend that Bitcoin did.
Watch today's whole video because we'll look at the calendar on every major event for crypto that you should know happening in February.
Crypto lender Genesis has settled an SEC lawsuit over its part in the Gemini Earn lending program.
So a major settlement has been reached with Genesis, which is one of the biggest companies, lending and borrowing companies in crypto, and the SEC.
Agreeing to a $21 million fine that will be paid only if Genesis is able to fully repay customers in its bankruptcy.
They're paying the SEC $21 million, which they slap on the wrist. And with FTX selling assets in their bankruptcy, and Genesis selling assets, crypto assets, through their bankruptcy, this is a beginning to an end of the sell pressure. Now, Binance has also frozen some selling pressure.
Binance froze more than $4 million worth of Ripple's XRP tokens
from the hack on a Ripple co-founder's wallet.
That's according to this X post yesterday from the crypto exchange's CEO, Richard Tang, where he noted that the exploit was flagged to exchanges. Tang went on to write that Binance will continue to support Ripple in their investigations and their efforts to retrieve back the funds, including closely monitoring the majority of funds still in the exploiters' external wallets in case they deposit to Binance. We told you on Wednesday that the tokens were stolen from a wallet belonging to Ripple's executive chairman, Chris Larsen, who said that there had been a breach to his personal XRP accounts, but not of Ripple itself.
Now looking at the calendar for some altcoin news. Of course, huge piece of February. Killer Whales Episode 1 premieres this Thursday, February 8th, and emotions fly.
Why should the 5 of us believe that this business is going to be successful?
Killer Whales is a younger version Shark Tank.
I'm going to be able to tell you right away if this is good or not.
Mixed with America's Got Talent.
I'm going to swim with that.
With a little bit of UFC.
And I also would be willing to pay you to headbutt Mario when this is over.
Now, obviously, I'm a producer on this and one of the judges on this, so I'm biased. But let me just share with you 60 more seconds of me, my brother, the creator, giving you some behind the scenes, and then you tell me what you think down below.
So I've been a producer and director in the TV industry now for something like 15 years. I've worked with some of the biggest names in the industry, worked on some of the biggest shows, and what I couldn't believe was that there wasn't a crypto TV show that kind of focused on all of the things that we see online every day, good or bad, and brought it all together into must-see television.
Every founder that talks like them has been successful, so I don't, you know.
That's it.
Yeah.
What can you expect from Killer Whales? Something really interesting about our whale panel is there are experts from all walks of life. Politicians, crypto native people, finance people, NFT people. So many different types of judges are on our show. There's something for everybody.
I've just had that penny drop moment. They're actually not selling water. They're just selling experiences. They are the next Disney.
But I do just want to say that the focus of the show is entertainment first, education maybe second, but there are no investments made.
I think what's really important to note is that the show is not about investing. No money changes hands. The whales do not invest in the projects. Instead, it's about shining a light on some of the projects that potentially have been overlooked by the industry and giving them a chance in the spotlight, and have the killer whales ask them the hard-hitting questions.
Why should I think this is going to succeed?
I think you're too nice in a cutthroat industry.
I do agree with Mario just a little bit. You need to be more aggressive.
What I want people to take away is that crypto isn't just about the technology, it's about the people.
What's your passion? So this premieres on Hello TV's streaming service starting this week, but then full mainstream release in March next month. Now, next piece of news, as written up on Cointelegraph, also a project I'm invested in. omni-chain operating system root protocol ready for token launch. This is meant to unify all the different chains and dApps in crypto, and I love this little explanation I saw on DataDash.
Root protocol, which aims to serve as the core portal or operating system to manage all of your Web3 related activities, no matter the account or chain or network or the type of decentralized application you're trying to use. A central place where you can manage all your assets and activities across various networks in this multi-chain world that crypto has become.
So as written up, Root protocol is not just another Web3 project. After developing a digital ID system that accommodates more than 400,000 verified accounts, more than 1 million social connections, and more than 100,000 members in online communities, the operating system acts as your gateway to everything Web3.
One of the biggest things they're introducing is ISMI, which is essentially a digital ID name that can be related to all your different accounts. So you can easily send funds to friends or family, or be able on-chain to be identifiable by a particular ID. This allows you to essentially have an umbrella account or label for all of your different wallets and all your different activity.
So they have already successfully integrated with Layer 0 and Celestia to achieve full omni-chain interoperability. And again, the goal is to unite. They want to aggregate your digital identity, virtual accounts, social graphs, and crypto demands into one protocol. And this is built with the developer in mind.
And they also have their own built SDK that allows people to be able to integrate seamlessly with the Omni protocol or the Root Omni protocol, which allows you to essentially be able to interact with its full technical capabilities.
So always cool to see the building happening in this space. And speaking of that, this is epic. You're not bullish enough on Chainlink. And this is simply a tweet from Chainlink saying assets evolved. So this is essentially just showing that everything will be tokenized. Digital identity, ownership, everything will be tokenized. And the Chainlink network can be that connector between real-world information to get it in a decentralized way on the blockchain. Other interesting things that are coming up, obviously the Bitcoin halving in April, we know this. Polygon is having their eTrog upgrade on February 6th. That's Polygon's upgrade that initiates on their ZK EVM, enabling code deployment akin to Ethereum, so makes it easier to build and integrate and talk to the Ethereum ecosystem. Astar on Polkadot is having dApp staking v3. Solana, Avalanche, and Tezos are having their blockchain developer gathering in Berlin. A Stellar Lumens upgrade on February 20th. As some of these more important upgrades come up, I will keep tabs on this. I will keep you updated. It's a swim. And of course, click subscribe. We drop one video per day, keeping you informed. See you tomorrow.